Beautiful seekers, this is Clarity 1129. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you here and I hope you're all doing well. I am filming from a new device, so I just hope it comes out nice. That's why I was a little preoccupied when I started, because I just want to see everything is okay. Alright, so as you would have seen from the thumbnail, today's reading is about where is it that you're getting a second chance. Alright, so this could be in any area of your life. That's exactly what we're going to look at. We're going to look at where is it, in which area it is in your life that you're getting a second chance. What can you do about it? What will happen after it's done? Why are you getting this in the first place? And then anything else we need to know, and advice from Spirit. I will be live shuffling both the tarot as well as oracle cards. Alright, so we'll take out 6 from each tarot deck, for each pile, and we'll take out maybe a couple from each oracle deck. So that was it about the reading. We are during Mercury retrograde at this time, so as it is, a lot of things do come up during this time, for re-evaluation. So let's see where it is. And there are a lot of retrogrades lined up, and all retrogrades, as you know, is a time for us to revisit some area in our life. So whether this is something you're hoping to get or not, I will let you know what comes out in the cards. Alright, so now let me introduce you to the piles. As you can see, we have 3. Pile number 1 is the cat tarot, or this house. Number 4 could be significant. Inset is the King of Cups. Pile number 2 is the Affirmators Tarot, and this man here, the number 28, 10 or 1 could be significant. Inset is the Ace of Cups. And pile number 3 is the Dog Tarot with the Tower card here. This is 19, which adds to a 10 again, which adds to a 1, and you have the 6 of Swords. So you can either choose as per the tarot or the card on top, which I will be incorporating into the reading, or whatever draws you in. So if for those of you who are naturally intuitive, you already know which is your pile, you may head to the timestamps and I will see you at your pile. And for those of you who benefit from the quick meditation to center yourself, beautiful seekers, let us begin. Sit with your spine erect and your palms open, facing upward. When you're ready, close your eyes. And when you're ready, gently take a deep breath in. Hold. Focus between your eyebrows. Center yourself. Connect with your inner guidance. Knowing it will never lead you astray. When you're ready, gently breathe out. When you're ready, gently open your eyes. And whichever pile you're drawn to, that is your pile. And now I will see you at your pile. Pile number 1, those of you who've chosen the cat tarot, or this beautiful house here with the number 4 and the King of Cups in the inset, welcome to your reading. Where are you getting a second chance? Pile number 1. It could be something got to do with a court case regarding property for some of you. For some of you, it could be a difficult situation at home which you're getting to resolve. or it could be a person. This could be you or someone else. There could be someone coming in. Basically, it's all about stability with the number 4 here. You are getting a second chance with either a King of Cups figure, or you could be, if there was a matter closed which was not in your favor, it's going to be reopened as far as a properties deal is concerned. Maybe you have no hope on this, and then suddenly it reopens. Anyway, let's take a look at the cards, whether this is what it is. Or it could be a marriage, wherein you felt that things are not working and you're ready to part ways, and then you get a new lease of life. There's fresh energy being breathed into your connection, and then you find that things start moving fast. That was a terrible shuffle, which happens when I put on these stick-on nails. As you can see, I got 2 nails from another pack. I can't find my nails, so I've got to be careful of you'll find the nails flying about. What wanted to show itself up? The Eight of Cups. Yes. Maybe you walked away from something, or someone's walked away from something, but it's possible that they're coming back. Yes, very much so. That was the 4 of Swords that I saw there in reverse, and I feel that maybe your connection was on pause for a very long time, and now things are moving, possibly in your favor. Let's see. All right, I will, as I shuffle and lay out your cards, I'll call out 1 card for each question. I think there are a total of 5 questions and 1 advice card. So 6 cards we'll pull out. All right, unless Spirit has other plans, of course. So to begin with, where is it that pile number 1 is getting a second chance, Spirit? Where is pile number 1 getting a second chance? Where is pile number 1 getting a second chance, Spirit? And you get the 3 of Wands. Oh, this is something that you've been waiting for. Why is it coming? King of Cups again. What synchronicities. Beautiful. What are you meant to do when this comes? 2 of Cups. What's next? What is this? Nine of Swords. Anything else you need to know? The Emperor in reverse. Advice from Spirit. The 7 of Cups in reverse. Bottom deck energy is the 2 of Wands. I'm going to pull out all the oracle cards as well before we get into your reading. Reveal what needs to be seen. Last quarter moon in Scorpio. Bottom deck energy is clear your mind. Last quarter moon in Gemini. Relationships. Look at that, the red thread of fate, and this one is highlighted. And you get, wow, I love this. Second chances, recycle, recover. That's a good sign. That's a very good sign. And this looks, more than anything, this is about a relationship. So you're getting a second chance. And this is something you've been waiting for. And yet the ball, I feel, is still in your court. You are not making a decision is what I'm feeling. You're not sure. Purpose. I know what I'm here to do. And so Spirit says you know what you're here to do. Yes, this is what I was picking up. Death. I am learning that endings are my beginnings. So something has ended here in the past and now you're getting a second chance. Do you want to reboot this connection? Begin over. Bottom deck energy was there here. Okay. Now the last deck. The Transformation Oracle. You get quickening, intuition, and bottom deck energy is the purification card. Wow. I am already very happy looking at your reading. Beautiful pile number 1. Let's get into it. Where are you getting a second chance? You're getting a second chance in that area of your life that you're waiting for. You want a second chance somewhere, you're desperately waiting for it, and you are getting it. It could be either during this very Mercury retrograde that's happening which will last till 23rd of July, or it could be in the subsequent retrogrades of any, if it's communication related, if it's just for you want to just speak to this person, and it could be during the next Mercury retrograde, which is in Scorpio season, but it could come in any other retrograde seasons as well. All right. You can check that out on Google, or maybe I'll put it in the description box if I remember. And for a lot of you, this has got to do with a relationship. And it's got to do with the relationship with the King of Cups. We've got that as added confirmation. It's come 2 times. This person could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Doesn't have to be. But this person has a lot of emotion, which they may not have expressed. But this person is very focused on you. They want to come. They want to make this happen. For some of you, this could have been your spouse. And as I said, you were on the threshold of a separation, but you're giving yourself, you realize that you want to give it another chance. And why I said in the beginning that the ball is in your court, because you have a decision to make. This person is ready to come back. This person really wants to make this work. But the question is, do you want them back? Because this person possibly is the one who has created the reason for the separation, and now they want back in, they want to apologize, they know that there is a lot of feeling here, they have a lot of love for you, they want to come back. Do you want them back? And this is a question not just them, but the universe asks you, have you made up your mind? Do you want them back? Because I feel for a lot of you, you may be thinking about them so much. You've worked on yourself simultaneously. You've followed your intuition, you've worked on yourself, you've come into this beautiful place, and so you're getting a second chance. But you manifest them, you manifest them, and then as you start feeling that they're coming back, you start wondering whether you really want this or whether you're over them and you want to move on. And you keep going between wanting them and not wanting them, which is why it's not happening. Neither are you getting closure, nor are you moving on, even though you've done the work for yourself, on yourself. So you are going to get a second chance with this person, the King of Cups. You've been in separation. For the longest time, you believed that this person was your divine counterpart. But now you're not, after all the pain that you've been through and all the healing that you've been through, this connection has healed as well behind the scenes. This person has done work on themselves, you've done the work on yourselves, this connection has been purified, and now things are speeding up. But still the universe wants you to make a decision before they allow this person to come in. And you're being told to follow your intuition. Every time you manifest, fear fills up. You feel that if I ask for a second chance and it comes, and what if we relive the same thing again? And for that, you need to know your boundaries. Pile number 1. You can, because you have to trust your intuition when this person comes in, not just the words, but their actions. And you want to actually see whether you are compatible. Because what I see from this is the Two of Cups. There is a lot of love here. You both are soulmates. You may be twin flames if you resonate with the term, but the terms actually don't matter. In practical life, it does not matter what you call your partner. What matters is that you get each other 100%. You're there for each other, both pitch in. The labels just don't matter. And you're meant to grow from your relationship. Not just one person, but both are meant to grow. So what's coming back, where you're getting a second chance, is a relationship in which you've had a falling out. You've been in separation. There's been no communication. I'm not little to no. I feel no communication. You've been in your egos for some time, and then you worked. There's been a lot of sorrow, a lot of pain, because there was a lot of love. Now, why is this coming back? This is coming back because this person is very, very, connected to you. They don't understand it. They've thought about it. They've tried to move on, but no, they're focused on you. They want to have a go at this again. So what are you meant to do? You are meant to follow your intuition, come into balance, and then decide whether you want to carry on with this or not. The ball is in your court. In fact, Spirit won't even bring this person to you unless you made that decision. And when they do, if you keep your heart open and follow your intuition, I feel you can make something really, really beautiful. And this card is what's next. And this what's next, these two are interlinked. What do? Suppose you accept this person, but after accepting this person, you keep bringing up what's there in the past, you keep suspecting them, and you go back into those energy, then you're going to have sleepless nights, you're going to regret letting them in, and everything, all hell will break loose. However, if you follow your intuition, you actually see this person and realize that they've done the work, and if you feel ready, you've done the work, they're not triggering you, and you want to go back, not because of the chemistry, but you genuinely want to go back, then you will not have these sleepless nights. Things will be smooth. So this is very, something in balance, and you've got to really keep your awareness and your consciousness open when this person comes. Why are you going back to them? You've been manifesting them, now they are here. How do they make you feel? Do you feel safe with them? Is it only the words that charm you? Is it only the chemistry? Do you really feel you want a happily ever after with them? You've got to decide. In fact, the universe is not bringing them to you because you keep changing. But you can't do that once they come forward. Because once you say, no, I don't think they're going to wait, they're going to go. The Emperor in reverse, this person is someone you thought was your divine counterpart, but you're not very sure right now. This person may have been extremely controlling in the relationship. Advice from Spirit is that you both are not able to walk away from each other. You've done the work on yourself. Spirit sees that you've done the work. They've done the work. And you are still, despite the fact that you've done the work, you do often on both sides come and check on the other person. And so Spirit says that you've not been able to move on, so you're getting the second chance to decide once and for all, what is it that you want? And yet they're giving you, who've come here to this reading, they're giving you the decision making whether you want this person or not, because you're the one who's been hurt in this relationship. This relationship has full potential to recover, provided you make this decision following your intuition with an absolutely clear mind and expressing every single thing that you need to. When you meet, it's not about accusations, it's about something deeper. All right, this happened, you said this, I felt bad, you didn't pay attention, and perhaps there was something which you said which I shouldn't have been triggered by it. We've not had that talk, so you have that talk, heart to heart, everything on the table, every single thing. Don't hide, don't try and say things that you want them, that you think they want to hear. Unless you have this absolute candid conversation, there is no point moving this forward. And once you do, if you still feel you want to give it a chance, then this connection really has the potential to prosper, to be your happily ever after, to be everything you've ever hoped for. But you should have done the work, because with this card here, I feel this is a high order connection, as I said, soulmate or twin flame. I know what I'm here to do. If once this relationship comes together, if you go back to those tendencies of forgetting yourself and going fully into putting them on a pedestal or being codependent, then that means you've not done the work and things will fall apart again. But because you've done the work and you know your worth, and you actually still realize that this person has been a very integral part of who you are, and you see them for what it is, and you let it go. You're not focused on the outcome, and you don't even need them for a closure, but you still keep waiting once in a while that maybe, some things need to be said. If you can say that and then move ways, it would be better. Maybe you didn't part ways so amicably and you want that to happen. You are getting a second chance with this person, pile number 1. Make no mistake about that. You definitely are. Whatever be your seeing, that you're in separation or you're at the brink of divorce or whatever it is, or it's just love connection and one person goes to the other. Whatever it is, there's a lot of love here. It's coming back a second time round, but it will stay and it will last and it will be beautiful only if you both have done the work, only if you actually sit and have that heart to heart and put all your cards on the table. This is what I can bring to the table. This is what I expect. These are things that I will accept. These are things which are an absolute no-no. and I'd like this connection to be transparent. You've both got to be transparent. You've both got to tell each other what you feel. If you don't, you will end up in this mess again, overthinking, wondering what they may have said, trying to read between the lines. Keep your mind clear, keep your communication clear when this person comes around, and follow your gut. Don't go by sweet words, don't go by chemistry, follow your gut. You will know if something is off. All right? So that is all I see for you, beautiful pile number one. This is something you've been waiting for, you've been hoping for, but this will come when you've done the work, when you're ready for it, and you finally make that choice. Yes, I want this person. I want them for, so that things, if we can give it a second chance and we want a happily ever after, or for closure, be very clear in your mind. Don't keep going back and forth, because the universe doesn't know what to give you. But you have done the work, the universe recognizes it, they have done the work too. And the universe is seeing that. That is why, circumstances will be created so that you both can meet and have that heart to heart. But you've got to decide. They are very focused on you. You are sometimes focused on them, sometimes wondering. So you got to be sure before this comes back, but this is definitely coming back. And if you were not here for a relationship reading, then please, I hope you've already clicked off by now, because this is 100% a complete relationship reading, nothing else. So that's all I have for you, pile number one. Take your time, but make your decision. Sending you so much love and light. Bye-bye. Pile number two, those of you who've chosen the Affirmators Tarot, or this card here which says man, number 28, 10 or 1 could be significant. Inset is the Ace of Cups. The second chance that you are waiting for is possibly this person. This person could be someone who you were very close to getting engaged or getting married, and this person's here. Or this could be, if you've applied in some place for your dream job, then you are getting an offer from here. You get, maybe the first time you applied, you didn't get through, and then now you've got a fresh set of, fresh skill set, and you reapplied, and this time you're getting it. And this is something that you love to do, and this offer is coming in. You're getting a second chance, or maybe it could be something like, they said that they will take only 10 people for a particular thing, and you were rejected, and just when you're really sad about it and you felt that that opportunity would be great for you, suddenly you'll find that they've again opened for a second round, they want more people, and then this is your turn and you can give it your best shot. So take that how it resonates, but this is some offer that's coming in, something that you love to do. You didn't get it in the past. This could be a person, this could be a situation, it could be something to study, it could be your career, anything. Something that you love, an offer that you were waiting for that just fizzled out, it's coming back around, is what I feel. Let's take a look. I'll shuffle the cards and I'll pull out 6. I will tell you what each card is for. And then after taking out the oracle card, then we will dive right in. Alright, pile number 2. Where is it that you're getting a second chance? Ace of Cups again! Oh my lord! Did you see that? Did you see that? Wow! And you know what? In the last pile, they have the inset of the King of Cups, and they got the King of Cups as the second card, I think. Yes. This is so good. I love this. I will love this. This is so beautiful. That's added confirmation. Whatever I said, added confirmation. Why is it coming back around? King of Wands. Okay. What do you need to do when this comes up? Seven of Pentacles in reverse. What's next? Five of Wands in reverse. Anything else you need to know? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Advice from Spirit. Queen of Cups in reverse. Bottom deck energy. 10 of Wands. Okay. And now we are going to shuffle your cards. Oracle cards. Just give me a moment. That was a break, a little quickly. You get endings, and bottom deck energy is action. See the bigger picture and think it through. Full moon in Sagittarius, new moon in Gemini. This is the transformation oracle. Strategy, temptation, and harvest. I was wondering how the cards fit better on the last pile. Then I realized this particular deck is broader than the other one. I have dropped a card. I dropped a lot of things, but I can't pick them up right now. Just give me a moment, please. I'll try and chop all this out if I remember. You get growth. Oops. And the owl fell down over it. And you get happiness. Does this come in? Yes. All right, beautiful, beautiful pile number 2. We will keep this man here, I think, and we'll move everything up so that you can see. I should have done that for the last pile as well. I didn't think about it. That's the bottom deck energy here. Is that better? Yes, you get to see it better. All right, pile number 2. What is coming for a second chance is definitely a relationship or an offer. This could be an offer that you love. This could be as far as your work is concerned. This could be a proposal. This could be, something to study. Some offer that you were waiting for, hoping for, but you got rejected. It's coming back around for a second chance. Why? Why is it coming back again? It's coming back again because now you're standing in your power. Previously, though you love to do it and you have the skill set, you didn't have the confidence. So if you had gone there, either into a relationship or somewhere else, or whether it's a job or a place of study, your lack of confidence would have sabotaged that opportunity. So you didn't get it, but you didn't give up. You started working on yourself, and now you're standing in your power, which is why you're getting a second chance, and this offer is coming back to you. All right? What should you do when this comes and you get the 7 of Pentacles? Once this comes, don't dilly-dally. Don't wonder, is it for me? It didn't come the first time. Don't let your ego come in. Well, the first time it didn't come, now I am not interested. If you are genuinely not interested and not waiting for it, then it's a different thing. But if your ego has come in the way just because it's already come the second time and you didn't get it for the first time, you're being told you won't have too much time to think about it. All right? When this person comes, if you're going to say no, this person will just go away. If this is a job opportunity and you say, I don't care, I don't want it, I didn't get it the first time, it will go. They won't wait for you. This is a job or a place of study wherein everyone's looking for it. It's something beautiful. It's because it used to be your dream thing as well, right? So if you don't take the opportunity, it will go to someone else. This is not to put pressure on you. You need to know what you want. Well, in fact, the universe will bring this to you only when you're ready for this offer. So when it comes, don't self-sabotage. Don't take your own sweet time. Be prepared, especially if you're seeing this reading, you know. So it is going to happen very soon. Be ready, either with your yes or your no, but a firm one. What happens next? You know, if you've been, because your bottom deck energy is the 10 of Wands, someone who's been burdened by, you know, why this didn't happen, working really, really hard, hoping like hell this will come. You've really worked on it, and then your head and your heart keeps wondering, should I actually move on to something else? Should I move on to another person? Should I, you know, you've done the work on yourself, you've worked on your confidence, but you're really giving, especially for those of you who are, you know, applying for a career or a place in a university to study or something like that. You've been putting in effort. You've come to this energy because of the effort you put, but you're almost reaching burnout now. But when this finally comes through, you know, and you make that choice of taking this, what's next for you is finally your head and your heart will not be at war with one another. You'll be on the same page. You'll feel really, really good that you finally got what it is that you're waiting for, hoping for. You didn't get it the first time because you were not ready for it. Now you're ready and it's coming, and it's going to be a huge relief more than anything else. Anything else that you need to know? Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and advice is Queen of Cups in reverse. Very important. Both these things, in fact, you can take as advice cards. The Queen of Pentacles upright is someone who's in balance. Someone who doesn't forget herself when she's taking care of the people around her, when she's taking care of her business. She doesn't forget about herself. Everything is working in beautiful balance. She is abundant, but she knows her worth. And the Queen of Cups, when she is upright, she has so much of loving energy, but it begins with her. Her self-care is in place. No matter what happens, her cup is always full before she offers it to someone else. And you've got both these cards in reverse. And what you're being told is, if you want to expedite the second chance, you know, this offer coming in sooner, you have to come into the upright energies. And once you get through as well, you know, right now you've been working so hard, you're at the brink of exhaustion, complete exhaustion. And you're being told, if you want this to come sooner, you want to actually go there and be a success, be ready to take that action right from the time you see this reading. You've got to come into balance irrespective of your gender. You have to be someone who takes care of themselves, their surroundings, their coin, and not just be focused on one thing and neglect everything else. Everything is important. This is a balanced life. Life is not about just one area. It's about life as a whole. And when you are, you know, taking care of everything in your life, that is when you are in balance, and that is when you are aligned to the universe. I'm unblocking both these energies for you. It's very imperative that you take care of yourself. It all begins with you. All right? When you do that, there is so much of growth and so much of happiness waiting to happen. So when this offer comes in fact, before this offer comes in, think it through. You've not got it the first time. It's been a rejection. Look at the larger picture. All right, now some of you and that's a few of you, when this offer comes, you genuinely would have been working on something else. You have actually decided that I love this thing, but now I'm so invested somewhere else that when this comes, maybe I don't have the energy to do it. I don't want to do it. And if I look at the larger picture, what I'm doing, I've done so much of effort here and I'm actually enjoying what I'm doing, then carry on doing what you're doing. This is for those of you who've been really working towards this second chance. When it comes, don't dilly-dally your action, do it. The number 34, 7 could be significant. And this one adds to 11. With growth, happiness, harvest here, a lot of wonderful things are waiting to happen. But you also get these two cards here, temptation and strategy. And this temptation was exactly what I got with this when the 7 of Pentacles reversed. When this comes in, don't be in your ego. All right? You can look at it in two ways. Don't be desperate for it and forget, again, balance. And don't let your ego come in the way and reject something that you were waiting for. So you've got to be in a place of balance to be able to decide whether you really want the second chance and how you're going to go about it. And then it's a strategy. If you're watching this reading, you're getting a heads up, pile number 2. You would have clicked off by now if this wasn't your reading. If you're still here, then you're getting a heads up. If there is something that you have reapplied for, as far as your work is concerned or as far as your study is concerned, just know that it's coming. If you've applied it for a second time, you've just done it because you're doing 25 others and you've done this as well, and you're not really invested there, don't waste your time over there. But if you're genuinely interested for this thing to come back and you're pouring in energy and you worked on yourself and you're standing in this confident place, don't let your arrogance, your ego come in the way of something beautiful, because this will have a lot of growth and happiness for you. There is this beautiful harvest card here. All right? Happiness is that I'm aware that being happy means I'm on the right path, and growth says I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Absolutely. You will get this once you think this through. And once you've thought this through and you're coming to this reading as well, take it if you're invested in it. And if you're invested in it, have your action plan ready. Have your strategy ready. Move forward when it comes. Rise to take in that opportunity. Guard against the temptation to let your ego take over, to self-sabotage. All right? Very important for you. And for those of you who are already into something else and you're happy where you are, carry on doing what you're doing. Let the second chance come. It's just a feel-good factor that you got it again, but you can carry on. But make your decision from a very grounded place, from a place which sees the bigger picture, and from a place of absolute clarity. Think it through and follow your intuition. If you have one hint that will get everything in order, you have already worked on yourself and you hear the confident King of Wands. You also need to come into balance. Self-care is important. Balance in all area of your life is important. This is definitely coming. And for those of you who are aligned to it and want it, this is going to give you tremendous growth and expansion and a lot of happiness. I just love this for you. This is such a brilliant reading. Sending you so much love and light. Bye-bye. Pile number 3. Those of you who've chosen the Dog Tarot or this beautiful Tower card here with the 6 of Swords in the inset, welcome to your reading. The number 19, 10 or 1 could be significant. I feel for a lot of you, you've had a major Tower moment before you've come to this reading, and you've walked away from the drama and you've started building up your life afresh, and you're doing a great job of it. The universe congratulates you for it. All right? You're doing a great job. This Tower that happened despite your best efforts, and now you're building something rock solid. So let's see what's going to come for you now. Let me just stand here and we will shuffle the cards. If you missed the quick intro, I was saying that there are 6 cards that I'm going to take out from here, and each of those cards will answer a question which I will tell you as I'm laying down the cards. After which we'll shuffle the oracle cards as well as and lay them all out before we finally get into your reading. Alright? So are you ready for this? Pile number 3. Where is it that you're getting a second chance? Pile number 3. And you get the 5 of Cups. Okay, so this tower moment that happened, which just changed your life and you've gone away from here, you may be getting a second chance as far as that is concerned. Something that broke your heart. The 6 of Swords talks about walking away. And if you can look at that, look at how the 5 of Cups, this is not how the 5 of Cups is usually depicted. The 5 of Cups is depicted as someone looking at 3 cups that have spilled while 2 are still standing there. But in this case, they're showing one person walking away, quite like the 6 of Swords, someone walking away. Now, if this someone was you walked away from the drama, then maybe whoever you walked away from is coming towards you. Or if there is someone else who walked away causing this tower moment, this person is going to come back, and that's your second chance that you're going to get. Okay? So why is this happening? You get the King of Swords. What do you need to do when this happens? You get the Devil in reverse. What's next for you? You get the 5 of Swords in reverse. Anything else you need to know? You get the 9 of Pentacles upright and advice from Spirit. You get the 6 of Wands in reverse. Bottom of the deck energy is the Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay. I'm going to shuffle all the cards before we dive into your reading. Get success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Bottom deck energy, indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. You can speak your world into being. First quarter moon in Gemini, and bottom deck energy is, one sec, I think we have 2 cards stuck here. Assess the situation. First quarter moon in Virgo. The transformation oracle, and we're going to take out one bottom energy from here. And what do we get? We get renovation, bottom deck energy, reversal. Last but not the least, we have the signs of the times oracle. action, and you get yield with patience. And where do I put this? I'll put this here. Alright, beautiful, pile number 3. Let's get into your reading. Let me just take one sip of water. As I said, there has been a stubborn moment. Someone's walked away. This someone's coming back. Why are they coming back? Because they have had an epiphany of some sort about you. With the King of Swords energy, they see things clearly. They realize they're the ones who had goofed up and they want to come to you. And what are you meant to do? You get the Devil in reverse. I can't really pinpoint what it is, but I'm not getting a very good feeling about this second chance that you're getting. And I feel for a lot of you who have walked away, or this person has walked away, you've been through a lot. You've been through a lot of sorrow. And with great difficulty, you've got your life back in order. You are independent. You are thriving. The 9 of Pentacles is halfway point to the Empress. You're doing very well for yourself. There's a lot of success that you've got in your career. And you've just been, working on yourself and breathing your world into being. Actually, that's what you've done. You've worked, you've cried, you've had a very terrible time, and finally you've put that aside and diligently worked on yourself, worked on your career, worked on something that you really like. People have started looking up to what you're creating now. You're a huge success, and it's all been your patient effort to get back up, and it wasn't easy. You still have work to do as far as your healing is concerned. I feel your heart is still not healed completely, which is why when this person comes back, you will be undecided. And if this person speaks to you with clarity and their logic, and they put everything in front of you, you will feel that this is right, and you're being told to not give in to temptation here. With the 5 of Swords in reverse, I feel in the past you used to have arguments, and with this person who's being showed as the King of Swords, this person used to have their way and used to feel, and King of Swords energy is air element, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. When they speak, they can really hurt. When they're not, when they want to say something, they can be very cutting, and they say it with such precision. They know. It's obviously because they are triggered. It's something that's happened between the two of you. When they get triggered, they say something, and that's been brutal. But this time around, when they come, they have realized that they've missed an opportunity here, which is why they're coming back here. And they're going to come from a place of, let's have a proper discussion and not one up on one another. But I doubt they're going to apologize. With the reversal card here, you are getting a second chance, all right? And you've already got this epiphany on what you should be doing. But with the Ace of Cups blocked, I feel that this person is coming back because they miss you. They feel they've lost because they're seeing your glow up right now. But I don't know, I'm not feeling very good about the second chance. I guess the second chance is to test you whether you will go back, be able to resist this temptation or not, because you've really, really worked on yourself and you've come to this beautiful place. I know with this dog in this card here with everything messed up, you will think what kind of Nine of Pentacles is this? But if you ask a dog, this is absolute happiness, the independence to do what they want, to tear any toy apart. So you are here in this beautiful energy. You've worked on yourself. You've really, really worked. This doesn't come easy. You work. All right. And when this card comes, you're being told to, use your discernment, use your intuition, assess the situation properly. With the Six of Wands in reverse, don't go back to this person just because at one point they meant a whole lot to you, and because you feel that if you go back to them, it's a victory, they finally come back to you. That's not the reason you get back with this person or the situation, whatever it is. If this is not for a love situation, and this was, at a workplace where you've been told to go, but they didn't want you, and now they're coming with an offer, it's because you're doing very well elsewhere, and now they want your expertise, but they didn't treat you right. And you're being told to not go to places where you're not respected. So you assess the situation, follow your intuition. Don't put off the decision, because that's also making a decision, all right? Just stand in your power and choose yourself. If you want to know whether should I, shouldn't I, choose yourself. If there is something that you love, you jump for it. If you're having misgivings, then maybe it's not meant for you. All right. But I don't really think this second chance is, I feel, come here to test you whether you will stand in your power, or will you give everything away and go back to the same dynamic wherein I don't really think you got a say in anything. I feel this person who's coming back, they realize whatever it is, or the situation that's coming back, whoever this person is, I feel just by the way this, which is very unfair to dogs, but this dog looks entitled. Most of them are. I'm telling you, we spoil them rotten. Most of them are. But I feel that this person who's coming back is kind of entitled. So if they just expect you to drop everything and go back to them, and they may be very charming. If they are air signs. If they are air signs, also have strong air. Communication is their forte. So you will definitely be floored by all the charm. But just know that if you drop everything that you've built up and you've gone there, you're going to come back here where you are right now, where you were back then. So use your discernment, use your intuition, take your time, assess the situation. Do you really want a second chance? Or would you, the second chance may even come, maybe what I'm picking up for a lot of you is if you don't just fall for the temptation and the words, and if you actually soften your heart, yes, but follow your intuition and actually see it for what it is, I feel you will get closure with this person, and you may not go back to this person. The choice is in your hands completely, pile number 3. Whether you want to go back to this person or have a closure here. But this person is definitely coming back because they realize they've lost an asset. But in what capacity are they coming back? That's something for you to see. Like with the last 2 piles, it was very evident, that there was a lot of love, there was a lot of, or whatever the career chances were, you could make out that they are needed. In this, I am unsure. And the feeling I'm getting is not good. It's 50-50, maybe a 49-51. And the 51 doesn't make me comfortable. So you've got to decide. All right, because for each of you, this is a general reading, this is not a private reading. So follow your gut. That's all I have to say. But this is coming back around. All right, that's karma working. All right. That is all I have for you. Sending you so much love and light. Take good care of yourself and always listen to your inner guidance. Bye bye.